Hi everybody, and welcome to part 3 of our beginner's guide to mastering the kettlebell. In part 1 we talked about our grips, how to set up safely and strongly, how to hold that kettlebell. Part 2 we covered our beginner's exercises. These are your foundational movements like your squat, your hinge, and your split squat. It's time to kick things up a notch. It's time to move to our phase 2 exercises. These are your advanced movements that we're going to cover, and what you're going to notice is these are progressions off our phase 1 exercises. So although they're similar, right, we've built that good foundation, now we're going to add speed, intensity, and more complexity to our movements to burn more calories and be more awesome. Let's get into it. So our first exercise is a progression off our goblet squat. It's called the head cutter, my favorite kettlebell exercise. So Coach Connor's going to set up here in his squat stance, feet shoulder width, toes are pointed out slightly. The bellow is going to start right between his feet. He's going to go down in that deadlift position. He's going to bend in, drive his chest tall. So if you're looking from the side, you're going to notice, and I'll show you from the side, a nice flat back, his chest is proud. He's going to push through his feet, exhale and stand up. As he stands up, he's going to, what we do is called clean the kettlebell. So he catches the bell in that perfect goblet position, middle fingers around the horn, elbows are down. He's going to hit a full squat, knees push out. He's going to exhale and then press the kettlebell over his head using his leg drive to get the kettlebell overhead. He's going to reset to that bottom position, tap the floor, clean, squat, exhale, press overhead, full body movement, use your legs to get the kettlebell overhead. Face me, Connor will show from the side, toes are pointed out, kettlebell starts between the feet, chest tall, push through the feet, catch. Squat and press. Keep the kettlebell as close to you as possible. Remember, this is a leg exercise mainly, so use that leg drive to exhale, catch the bell, and then exhale, drive it up over your head. That's the head cutter. Our next exercise is a progression off our goblet split squat. Remember that long stride, working that front leg. Now we're going to get a little more dynamic, and we're going to move in and out of our lunge. So we're going to go rack position on the right side. This offset load, having the kettlebell on one side, is going to you got to fight to stay tall, so you're not going to tip over, you're not going to twist. We're going to get a lot of ab engagement. So if I were to come over here and try to move Connor around, he's strong and stable through his entire movement. Elbows tucked down, those knuckles are pointed straight up to the ceiling. He's pulling that bell into him, staying nice and stable. If the kettlebell is on the right side, we're going to posture tall. He's going to step back with his right foot. He's going to nice long stride. You go as low as you can. The goal is to tap that knee to the floor, but to push down for the entire front foot to stand. Picture you have a glass of water on your head. Connor will face me, we'll show you from the side. So it's a big step back, pause in the bottom for me, Connor. Notice his angles, good 90-degree angles. This knee isn't any further forward than his front toe. He's staying about mid-foot, all this way through the front leg. Exhale, stand, let's hit one more rep. Big stride, tap the knee, exhale and stand. You'll hit both sides. This exercise is probably the most popular kettlebell exercise. It is the kettlebell swing. What we like to do is start people from what we call the hang swing position. So Connor's gonna stand his kettlebell up. Overhand grip. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to soften our knees, and the goal is to keep the kettlebell as high towards your butt as you can. So when Connor swings in, we want that kettlebell high towards the butt, and it's going to be a small arc. So he's going to think about bringing the kettlebell from his butt to his stomach level, and he's just going to think about standing up and squeezing his butt and straightening his legs to get the kettlebell moving. One common mistake that we see, Connor keeps going here, is a lot of people like to pull the kettlebell with the arms. The arms aren't doing anything. What we want is an aggressive hip snap. So he softens the knees and aggressively squeezes his butt, straightens his knees, and exhales to the top. So it's butt, belly with the kettlebell. We'll face sideways now. So that hang position, chest stays proud. Notice how the bell swings slightly behind him. He comes up, locks his knees, exhale. Be sharp. Use that hip drive, use that glute squeeze to get that kettlebell moving. Make sure you exhale and get as tall as you can at the top.